All right, hello everyone. Let's take a look at the daily market today. Once again with CM trading on the 12th of September. Now it's Monday, and as you can see, the markets are kind of opening up. Asia had a slight buy, and now it's coming down a little bit. But what we're expecting to see this week with the markets and the news coming up is a bit of an up and a down move. So first of all, what I'm expecting to see is the US dollar to lose some value, and afterwards in the following days of the week to take that value back. So it's going to lose some value and then it's going to gain some value. Let's take a look at the market with the dollar franc. Let's start with the dollar franc. Now, dollar franc last week, as I said, if you recall on Friday, I said if the market goes above this line here, that was a nice target to go to, and the market just hit that, as you can see, and then kind of pulled back. And now it's in this little gap here. Let me just get rid of this so we're not confused with last week. Let's take a look at what we can do today. Now the dollar franc, let's take a look at the daily to see what we can have, what we do have. Okay, as you can see on the daily, we have a triangle. Okay, and that triangle looks just nice. What we're going to do is two folds. If it comes down, we buy. If it goes up, we sell. But in no man's land here, it's all going to be a bit choppy. So I wouldn't muck around with the market around here. Wait for the market to come down to buy, up to sell. This is a daily chart, so all you can do is just copy that if you like on your charts or on your 4-hour chart, and then follow that through. I think that's the best way to go with this currency pair today or this week. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Now I'm expecting the euro dollar to go up this week and then to come down, so I'm in a kind of a buy mood Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then watch it come down on Thursday, Friday kind of thing. And this is what I have on a daily chart. Let's see, it's not much different than a dollar franc, it's just from another perspective. So what we might be seeing here is, let's draw a trend line, is the euro dollar popping its head down in order to go up, and that's my expectation for the euro dollar. Okay, so I'm expecting the market to come around here, 13.22, even maybe higher, because if you take a look at the daily chart here, right, this is the daily chart. As you can see, the market's now popping its head up, which is nice and fine. Well, we might see the euro dollar all around these upper levels here, as you can see there, and even there, that's 13.30 once again, and possibly we can see, we might see it go higher. Now this is a daily. As you can see, there's a trend, so you can tell why I'm in an up kind of a mood with the euro dollar this week. I'm hoping to see it back at these levels here, and then maybe a short and then a breakout. We'll see how that goes, but my approach this week is going to be long wise. Something that'll really help us out here. Let's just keep nice easy on the daily. So euro dollar, I reckon it's going to go up to these levels again this week before it takes a sell and a shorting. Dollar yen, we were in a triangle last week. I drew these last week. As you can see, the market is like in there somewhere. Always choppy when you're dealing with trading patterns inside these ranges. It's just going to be choppy, and in a 4-hour chart it'll be easier for us to see that it is choppy. As you can see, there you go. See, as you can see, the market is kind of choppy there. So best thing to do with choppy markets is stay away from the middle of the market. The best thing to do is just wait for the market to come down to your lines and then take it from there. So best way to do that is just wait for the dollar yen to pop its head back down to this 101.80 region and see how we go from there. And the up move is okay. If it breaks down as well, you can continually sell down to go down there. So we're going to have to wait and see how that eventuates. But like I said, it's Monday, low liquidity day. People are probably just coming into the office and thinking, oh, what are we going to do? So don't rush into stuff. Just make sure you're doing your analysis and marking your levels of entry. Let's take a look at the pound dollar. Oh, looks a bit more promising here. Pound dollar, a good level to buy would be around here, 32.20, and then you can watch it go up. Also, alternatively, as you can see, there's this nice up move here. The market just might follow that through with a breakout. So if you just draw your trend line that way, if it breaks out that's a good trade to follow. Also, there's a channel here, as you can see. Let's move this channel up here, and see coming all the way from here, okay, the bottom and the top. So if the market kind of pulls back down here, that's great. It might be today or tomorrow, and then from here we could just follow it up all the way there, and that'd be really nice to go. Dollar Canadian, oh, nice to short, I reckon. I'd be looking to short this currency pair. Would be a good level to short around here, I'm guessing. I guess that's from our daily from last time, but as you can see, that is the 31.30 area. So if it kind of sneaks up here, it's good to short. Would the market short from here? I don't know. Let's see what's here. But the market is stalling. Okay, once again, there we go. It's your, oops, sorry about that. Let's just draw that back again. Just draw your lines from top to top, and you can see that's the resistance line there. So what you don't want to do is, once again, we're in this nice triangle here. The best thing to do is wait for a breakout or a breakdown, or sell at the resistance and buy at the support. Now obviously this is quite a way down, so our option would be here to short around this line here when it comes there, which is not a bad idea at all. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Now I'm long with the Aussie dollar, and one other way of going long with this is, if you're not so sure, is to draw your lines and just wait for a breakout. Alright, so let me just see where the high of that is. That is, the high of that is 77.32, and the high of that is 77.31.6. Okay, so basically I can move that there. Okay, so once that, you know, the price starts to break out and go above from here, all right, then you can see some kind of a certainty that the market's going to move up. I'm already long with the dollar, Aussie dollar, USD, so I think it's going to go up this week. I've got a nice target up on the weekly target there, weekly pivots. And let's take a look at the gold. Now gold, nice pullback. What was I expecting? Now last week I think I was expecting to be back in the 1,300 range with the gold. Okay, and that was because I was looking at the weekly. If you looked at our live streaming with Lewis, I did say I'm expecting somewhat of a 1,300 levels. But will it get there is a question. Now it might not, which is not a bad thing. What we would be doing is this is our trend line, right? So it's going up here, and this is the weekly chart. So what you need to do, really not muck around here in between things, but just wait for it to touch a line here or here on this red line in order to go long. I think gold will go up, and trading it long is not such a bad idea. If it pops back around here to this red line here, I think that's the best area to buy once again with gold. That's where I would be heading with it. Okay, so that's gold for you. Let's take a look at oil. Now oil, let's take a look at Brent here. Now last week we came to our target, which was 50.10. I did mention the market would be going up, and then it came back down again on Friday, but it did make our target last week, so we're happy with that. This move back, what to do with it is a good question. Let's take a look at the daily and see where we're at. Okay, there we go. So let's do a few adjustments on our charts. So this is the latest situation that we have here, and also this looks like a feasible triangle, and also this looks like a feasible triangle. So if the market comes around here between 49.26, let's call that 49.30, 46.30, sorry, 46, let me just measure that properly. Okay, there we go, 46.30 to 46.50 area. That area is going to be a nice place to buy in order to go long again. Now the market seems to have a bit of a down, as you can see, inclination, so I'd be going with a light lot if you're an oil fan, So if you're going to go long here, I'd be doing it with a smaller lot size, just in case it breaks down and comes here. If it breaks down, don't panic. When the market moves back up to retest this area, you can get out with a small loss, or even sometimes with no loss at all. So just be mindful if you're an oil trader that these lines with this slight inclination down might have a problem. But let's take a look at the weekly, see where we're at. As you can see, there's a double top area there, so we might see oil coming down a little bit. Alright, so we'll have to wait and see for that. And this is also the neckline, which I should just draw that and keep it there. And this is this double top area. Okay, so just be mindful about these support and resistance areas, and then we'll see how things go accordingly, because oops, there we go. Okay, otherwise if it does break down, we don't want you getting into trouble there. So smaller lot sizes if you're an oil trader. Now, hope that helps for today. Don't rush into anything just yet. Just wait for London to open, wait for the market to come to support and resistance, and then start trading then. All the best, have a great day and a great week already.